Um, we were talking yesterday about how much I like this springy icon because it shows what we sit on always, or where our feet are planted always, whether we're aware of it or not, which is the spring of the air, the the vibrancy of emptiness. To experience that in our inner and outer see, hear, feel, and to ride on that in how we express ourselves in body motion, speech, and the voluntary parts of the thinking process, our triple karma, so to speak, our actions, our motor circuits, to experience the flow of emptiness in our sensory circuits, and to express that very same spirit in the bounciness and spontaneity of our motor circuits. This is the paradigm that I like to use for how this path works. And I mentioned that around the world there are numerous ways, and throughout history, numerous fundamental ways have been discovered to come to this. You can sort of deconstruct things through careful observation. I like that because I can turn it into a systematic algorithm that loops and branches. There's, in theory, the possibility of nurture positive as a path to that, particularly as it's done in the Vajrayana tradition, the deity yoga, where you eventually learn how to manifest the deities from the void. And at the end of the period of the deity yoga, the period of the deity yoga is called the Jerim, which means the stages of generation. And then that's followed by Dzogrim, where it's all dissolved back into the emptiness. And often they will use special physiological yogic practices to facilitate getting the emptiness down into the cellular level of one's being, like the 6 dharmas of Naropa and so forth, if you're interested. So versions of nurture positive can achieve this, at least in theory. And there's the whole, okay, do nothing approach. Just call off the search. And then there's the sort of be conscious of consciousness, self-inquiry, shine the light back on itself, who am I, what am I, kinds of approaches. I think those are sort of the 4 main highly contrasting strategies that we find around the world. I encourage people to do what works. Different things work for different people at different times. I'm a little bit averse to people that claim there's only one way that is stunningly better for all human beings. That has just not been my experience. Different things seem to work for different people at different times. So pick your medicine. And hopefully, if you keep with it, it will gradually converge, or maybe suddenly converge, to this kind of bouncy experience of, you can call it liberation, you can call it unification, you can call it annihilation, or you can call it creation. It's my version of creationism, okay? My version of creationism is that you see how consciousness creates the inner and outer world moment by moment, and you participate in that. So form is emptiness. That's sort of the first part of the process. And then emptiness is form, is another theme that presents itself as you begin to be able to sort of enjoy seeing the world manifest and the self manifest moment by moment. Continuous creation. Bri'ah yesh me'ayin in the Hebrew, the bri'ah, the creation, yesh means both self and thing, so the creation of self and thing, met from ayin, the divine nothingness. So I left off by saying that in the Jewish mystical tradition, the ability to do that is related to an important theme called Tikkun Olam, the mending of the world, which of course is none other than the Bodhisattva's service. So